Hi everyone, Crystal Lynn here. I am a divine empowerment coach and I help women to break free from past abuse, to tap in with their intuition, their creativity, and get into action so they can make amazing things happen. Today, I am going to do a card reading for you based on stop people pleasing and enforcing boundaries. So I pulled 3 cards for us around the topic of stop people pleasing and enforcing boundaries. What guidance do we need around these topics in order to put ourselves first, take care of ourselves, say no to what doesn't serve us so that we can really focus on that personal and spiritual growth, so we can elevate, so we can become more, so we can do more than we have ever dreamed of in this lifetime. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, wouldn't it be amazing if, how could you finish that sentence? Wouldn't it be lovely if more than you imagined came true, even in just one area of your life? How would that change things? How would you show up differently? Oh, just sit with that for a second. All right, I pulled 3 cards. The first card that I pulled around how can we stop people pleasing and enforce our boundaries is 3 of Ariel. So this card is talking about doing what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So really getting in touch with what you're passionate about, what you love, what lights you up, whether that's creating art, starting a business, whatever that is. Like, literally do what you love. Stop worrying about what others think, if they agree, if they support you, if they don't agree. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because while others may love you and have the best intentions and want the best for you, they don't usually know what's best for you. And even if they do, which you do, that's the thing. You know, your intuition, yourself, you're the one who knows better than anybody else. And what worked for somebody else may not work for you. And because that path was great for them, it might not be right for you. So I'm not saying that they're not coming from a place of good, but what I'm saying is they don't know best. You know best, and you get to tune into your intuition and listen. Listen, what are you feeling called to? Don't pretend that you don't hear it, that you don't know it, that you don't feel it, just because it's different, just because people might not agree, right? And that could be starting your own business, doing something spiritual as a hobby, like whatever it is. So that's the first thing, because we're people pleasing when we're putting others' opinions before ourselves, right? Absolutely, we're people pleasing. We're not putting ourselves first. So important. And this is what can drive you and motivate you to really stop the people pleasing and enforce your boundaries. When you connect with what you really want and what you love, that can be the guiding force to help you make these changes, right? To put your foot down and things like that. So the second card, let's do this card next. The next card I pulled is the 5th chakra card, which is perfect for this topic. It's Archangel Gabriel. And why is it perfect? Because it's the throat chakra, and it's all about speaking your truth, right? And to literally stop people pleasing, you do have to speak your truth. You have to get brave in many instances, especially if you have been used to people pleasing. And by the way, you may be people pleasing in one area and have gained confidence in another area. But notice, where are you being quiet? Where are you holding back? Where are you not speaking up? Where are you not feeling confident? Where do you think that you don't know enough? This card is really encouraging all of you to speak up, to speak your truth, to be confident, to share your voice, even if you don't agree with others. Like, the workplace is a great example for this. You may see things differently than your colleagues. So in a work meeting, you might not speak up because you're like not on the same page. So you stay quiet and you think, oh, well, I don't agree, so I guess I should just, keep it to myself. When in fact, maybe what they need is your point of view. Like, what if your point of view changes everything and makes the company more money and pivots? Even the little tweaks can make a huge difference, right? So you owe it to yourself to speak up, to share your voice, and yeah, whatever that is. Or maybe it's as simple as directly related to enforcing boundaries and speaking up to someone who is mistreating you, right? Which can be difficult if it's been happening, you're in the house together, whatever it is. That can be difficult too. So to speak up and say, I don't like this, whatever, right? So speaking your truth, enforcing your boundaries, a lot of enforcing your boundaries is really about drawing that line. Like, what will you no longer stand for? What will you not tolerate? It's going to take steps and progress to it's going to take time to make that clear to the other person if they've already been getting away with the thing, especially, right? So you get to be firm and you get to be clear and you get to be committed. You get to keep your stance. Like, pick one thing, you know what I mean? Start with one thing and start there and really just be firm, right? And then see what can happen from there. Because the last card that we got is this deep breath card. A deep breath, it says. But this card is really about fear, right? So this card is really about fear and tuning into, why are you in fear right now? Are you in fear because you're scared? Like, it's a difficult situation. Some of you could be like threatened in a situation, or right, feel like talked down to or whatever, right? But some of you may just be scared based on like you wanting to start that business, right? Like the other card was saying, to do what you love. So you may be scared or in fear just because you want to start a business and you think like, well, who am I to do that? I don't know anything about it. And it can feel really, really scary, but it's actually a good thing. It's exciting, right? Like to do public speaking or start a business or start painting art or your hobby, or right, whatever that is, which is like a good thing. But it can feel really, really scary, especially if we haven't done it, especially if we've never done it, especially if it's brand new. Maybe we've been doing it in secret, right? Like singing in our room or whatever the art form is, right? And then putting it out to the world seems scary. Like art's a good example, right? You've just been painting, but now you're going to put it out there and try to sell your art, right? So that could be really scary. And you're like, who am I to sell my art, right? But like, who are you not to sell your art? Like, you have this beautiful gift, you're passionate about it, and you love doing it. And why shouldn't that be shared with the world? Because there's somebody out there who is looking for the exact painting that you made, that they want to display that on their wall because that's going to bring them joy, right? So you're doing a disservice by keeping your talents all to yourself. So two type of fears to look at here. One is like, are you literally in danger? Are you not safe? Do you need to seek support, seek help? Definitely do that right away if it's a danger type of situation. Or maybe it's just telling you, danger, don't enter this business deal. Danger, don't enter this, whatever, right? It could be a smaller, like one-time thing. But let's pay attention to the nudge, pay attention to the fear. Where is it coming from? Where is it rooted? Or is it just a fear of you growing and expanding and doing something that would be super amazing if it works out, but you're just so scared to start, so scared to take that first step and really put it out there. So again, this relates to doing what you love, right? Doing what you love. If it's something that you love with the fear, then put it out there. Absolutely. Because we also got the Speak Your Truth card, right? Which is saying, yes, do it. Share it with the world because they need to hear it. Somebody either needs to hear your message, see your art, just hear your viewpoint. It could even just be connecting with family on a deeper level, right? The more you show up and speak your truth, watch what happens, because you think that by not people pleasing, the relationship's going to get worse, and it may be a little friction in the beginning. But what happens when you start speaking your truth is you actually can have deeper, more connected conversations with those that you really care about. And you can actually create and cultivate a deeper, more meaningful relationship. When you're not just telling them when they want to hear, and you're also taking time for you, because then your cup is full and you're not depleted and you're not always giving, right? Because then that can lead to resentment, and that's not a healthy relationship. So the more you speak your truth, the more you show up, the more you do what you love, the more you notice that fear and do it, the healthy fear, right? The healthy fear and do it anyway, the more you're going to be in a position to like own who you are, speak your truth, gain that confidence, and so much more. I love these cards that we got today. They relate so much to the topic at hand. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Put it in the comments. I want to know what resonated with you most. If you would love to connect more and have me help you more with people pleasing, enforcing boundaries, self-love, creativity, connecting with your intuition, I help my clients to believe in themselves again, to be bold, to be bold, confident women and really go after what they want. In so many ways, they really heal from past abuse and so much more. So I would love to help you. I'll put my link below. Book a call if you're interested. And I hope this helped you. Talk to you soon.